Well, good evening from windy Carrington tonight as the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros and the Carrington Cardinals prepare to face off in North Dakota 11B football. This is the IRA Insurance pregame show as the 4-1 Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, 4 straight wins for them, take on the Carrington Cardinals, who sit at 4-2. Here with the 3-2 for the Carrington Cardinals off a loss last week at Harvey Wells County. It's the Cardinals and the Burros. This is the IRA Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearly, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact him at 701-430-0877.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With yourliveevent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
At the City of Hillsboro, we're here to power the moments of summer. Whether you're spending the afternoon at the pool, taking in extra innings at the ball game, or lighting up the backyard barbecue, the City of Hillsboro works behind the scenes to power all of summer's special moments. We hope you enjoy them all as we continue to provide safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. The City of Hillsboro, we power on.
On your IRA Insurance pregame show, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros and the Carrington Cardinals ready to face off here today from Carrington on yourliveevent.com. We thank you for joining us for our broadcast presentation tonight, as well as thanks to all the sponsors that you'll see throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. They're the ones that make it possible for us to be here. Jake Birkmeyer up top with the play-by-play call. I'll be joined on the field by Terry Baszler joining me today. Normally Jim Birkmeyer down on the field with me. I don't know, apparently you get inducted into a Hall of Fame and you get a week off. So that's what he's doing tonight. Congratulations to him, and thanks to Terry for stepping in, as well as Lane Magnuson helping to run camera work here tonight from Carrington. Well, Terry, as we look out right now, and two teams getting ready, and two teams that I think at least stylistically somewhat in what they want to do, maybe not how they do it, but what they want to do, fairly similar in that they want to run the ball. They have that little bit of an option, a misdirection game, and that's what we expect to see here tonight.
Yeah, reading in the paper a little bit about Carrington, and that's definitely what they want to do. They want to get that running game going and get their bigger offensive linemen pushing people around, and we want to do the same thing. We want to get our offensive linemen pushing people around and get our running game going.
And able to control the line of scrimmage. We know Coach Olson wants to do that. Let's go down and talk with Coach Scott Olson, head coach for Hillsboro Central Valley.
So, Coach, big region game tonight. Carrington's homecoming tonight. How did you prep our boys tonight?
Different offense in the last few weeks. We've had some spread. We've played in the last few weeks, and these guys are double wide, double tight, and or double wings, double tight, and option game. So it's going to be an adjustment for us right away. But we had a good week of practice, so hopefully we're ready for it.
if the big region game tonight too, there's all these games now starting to add up, getting closer to the end of the season. Boys prepared for a big region match tonight?
Yeah, if we have our goals in mind about region championships, we got to win this game. So we talked about that all the time, and this is the biggest week of the year.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
There is Scott Olson, head coach for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, joins us with our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, visit them online, IRIEINS.com, the website. We'll return. We'll talk with Coach Kyle Smith for Carrington. Get the preview for the Cardinals. They host the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley on yourliveevent.com. The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
The Irie Insurance pregame show. The Carrington Cardinals hosting the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Cardinals at 3-2 off a loss last week at Harvey Wells County after they had picked up a wins over Grafton Park River area the 2 previous weeks. Hillsboro Central Valley winners of 4 in a row, coming off a win at Park River last week, looking for another one on the road. Looking to stop that momentum is the Carrington Cardinals and their head coach Kyle Smith down on the field with Terry Baszler.
Well, Coach Smith, homecoming week this week, how did you keep everybody focused for the big game tonight?
Well, that's always the challenge on homecoming, and I hope we did a good job at practice emphasizing that. And I thought we had actually a good week of practice, so hopefully the kids are focused and ready to go.
So what's your keys, or what did you focus on to try to beat this Hillsboro Central Valley team tonight?
Really executing. Hillsboro's a team that executes well. They don't make a lot of mistakes, and so we have to match that execution. One thing I thought we did fairly poorly last week was execute as simple things, tackling, blocking. So we need to do the little things correctly this week to make it a game.
All right, good luck, Coach. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
There's head coach Kyle Smith for the Carrington Cardinals as they look to get things going. As mentioned, homecoming week for the Cardinals. Get the crowds in, get everyone coming back. Want to have a good performance out there, and that's what they're looking for here today. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show, yourliveevent.com. Carrington, Hillsboro, Central Valley, North Dakota 11B football coming up.
Full service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. Go Boroughs!
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Cruise on over to Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. The guys combine for over 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call 701-636-4981. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Your Irie Insurance pregame show, the Carrington Cardinals and Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs, as we see both teams warming up right now on your camera or on your computer device, tablet, phone, whatever screen you're using to view. Here you see the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs in their road whites with the blue numerals on the jersey tops, blue jersey bottom or pants. On the other side, we have the Carrington Cardinals in the red. Maroon red there, royal red. Is that the color that's called?
You know, it's,
I think so.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. And they got the black jersey pants here today as they warm up, ready to go with these two teams. And well, as we look at the matchup and you get to the end of September, sometimes you got some weather or some field conditions, depending on how the games have gone on the fields in front of you, but right now, looking out here, field in Carrington looks to be, from my vantage point, pretty well manicured, ready to go here, and looking in real good condition to me.
Yeah, it is. It's grass is mowed to, I would say, about 2.5 inches high, and it's really dry. It's really plush, so it shouldn't hurt overly bad to hit the ground tonight. The only issue we have is a little bit of wind right out of the west, so it's a little bit of swirling, but nothing terrible for this time of year.
Yeah, sitting where we're at up top here in the top row of the bleachers on the platform, have it coming from our right, blowing to our left, and that's the same way it will blow across the screen right now. Also, just one thing to notice, maybe in the early going of this game, is if you are going from left to right into the wind, not only are you going into the wind, but that sun dipping low, that's going to be right in the face of a quarterback back to throw. But we'll see how much effect that has, because these two teams look to run the ball. In fact, both of them up over 80% of their offense is through the rushing attack. With Carrington, they average 299 yards total offense per game. 200 of that comes on the ground, which is 80% of their offense, averaging 5.15 yards per carry. Running back Michael Clifton, he leads the team with 105 carries on the season, which is 45% of the team's total carries. He's the workhorse back there for Carrington. For Hillsboro Central Valley, they have a little bit more of a balanced attack. Leading rusher as far as, both yardage and attempts is Jay Lushik with just 47 carries on the ground. Gavin Mitzel has 34, Cole Hebel 26, Riley Olson with, he has 52 carries, so he has the most rushing attempts on the team. But they come in averaging 330 yards per game with, was it here as I double check my math, average that out, it's Terry, you're going to be mad at me. I didn't do my math right. I didn't do my math right. But take 1,444 rushing yards, divide it by 5 games. That's something like 270 off the top of my head average.
Yeah, we do a lot of rounding in school too, so hey, that works.
There we go. That's my Minnesota math. So the Burros with 83% of their plays being on the ground with the rushing and averaging 7.5 yards per rush on average as a team here. So should see the ball on the ground, staying on the ground as far as with the attack. Neither of them want to put the ball on the ground, avoid those turnovers. That's always a key. We'll talk more about some keys to the game coming up when we return on your Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Healthy. Take advantage of the September savings at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Get Health Mart ibuprofen 200 milligram, 100 count coated tablets or caplets, $6.49. Health Mart daytime severe cold and flu caplets, $4.49. Children's cold and cough multi-symptom, $4.49. Allegra 24-hour antihistamine tablets are $18.99. And Hall's Relief cough suppressant oral anesthetic, $2.09 per pack. At Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee Power Tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt Power Tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they'll assist you with any building plans you're considering. They remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber in Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they hope that you enjoy the coverage of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes all fans to the Vets Club after the games. After the home football games, of course, it's pizza at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And they also want to say thank you for all of your support, including the recent corn feed, as those proceeds will benefit community, youth, and veteran activities through the community. Good luck, Burros, from everyone at the Hillsboro Vets Club.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
Thanks for joining us today from Carrington. Carrington Cardinals homecoming week as the crowd files in. The line of vehicles on the opposite side of the field out there off the street. You could see that in the background. Have a pregame meal. They had the grills out or something. It was smelling delicious. I was up here setting up. I don't know what they all had serving, but smelling good. And, two teams as they're lining up and going through the warm-ups, they've been looking good so far on the year. Here, 3-2 for Carrington, 4-1 for Hillsboro Central Valley, and big region game as Terry, you alluded to with the coaches here in that northeast region. This one could have some implications here as the season winds down.
Yeah, it definitely could. There's the teams in our region, us, Langdon area, Harvey Wells County, and this Carrington team. So. Yeah, definitely some implications on the line tonight, and the boys, Hillsboro Central Valley kids, have to step it up. We're on the road, and they're playing a team that's kind of fired up with the homecoming week and everything.
Yeah, just speaking of those teams you talked about, 3 weeks ago now, Harvey Wells County went into Hillsboro, actually into Central Valley, that game there, as the Burros got the win 28-26. Last week, Harvey Wells County, the Hornets sting the Cardinals 34-6. And as far as Langdon area, both teams have that game coming up. Also, Thompson on this remaining schedule for both teams. So, yeah, it should be a fun end to the regular season, and you always look to be playing your best come that end of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. And tonight's one of those games. The kids had a couple weeks where maybe they weren't focused as well as they should have the last 2 Fridays, but this one they definitely have to be, and huge matchup. And then we have Langdon area and Harvey Wells County going at it tonight too, so big games all around the region.
That's right. Langdon currently at 5-0 in there, so they're right now at the top. They look to stay there. Let's go to our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Learn more about American Crystal Sugar and career opportunities, including career opportunities, crystalsugar.com. Carrington Cardinals, they will receive the kick to start the game. Their offensive line will go with junior Jacob Page, junior Hudson Top on the tackle guard. It will be Hunter Bumer at the center position, Avery Schaefer and Caller Kwame at the other guard tackle on the offensive line. Wide receivers will be senior Tate Larson, junior Hudson Schmitz will be 3 seniors in the triple threat running back stable, with Michael Clifton, the leading rusher, with Jacob Seberg and Drew Schroeder in the double wing formation. Quarterback will be sophomore Grady Shipman for Carrington. For the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, defensively, they will come out with their 3 linemen, 5 linebacker, 3 defensive back set, with Barrett Wilson, Caleb Hattlestead at the defensive ends, flanking Jake Swanson at the nose guard spot. Will be Jace Lushik, Peter Dryberg at the outside backers. Interior 3 will be Gavin Mitzel, Jack Paulsrud, and Cole Hebel for Hillsboro Central Valley. Parker Gallagher, Gannon Limke, Alex Cotton in on the defensive back positions for Hillsboro Central Valley. That's your starting lineups here today from American Crystal Sugar Company as the Cardinals and the Burros get ready to face off on YourLiveEvent.com.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. Find all of your hardware needs. If you're doing yard and garden work, Olson Hardware has the lawn and garden tools, rakes, shovels, hose, and more, plus all of your lawn care needs too. If you're getting ready to do your outdoor projects this summer, stop by Olson Hardware, pick up your paint, stains, and all of the accessories. And if you're in need of a mattress upgrade, be sure to stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress. Olson Hardware can repair your major appliances too. They are your full-service hardware store, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro. Stop in today.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Wrapping up the Irie Insurance pregame show, it's the Carrington Cardinals and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Final lineups to be announced. Here's some more lineups for you. The lineup of our officials for this evening: Casey Henderson, Mark Ukestead, Tom Hardy, Mike Weatherly, Matt Brandvold. Here are our officials for tonight's game. We thank them for them and encourage all those that want to stay involved with the game to consider becoming a high school official. Thanks as well to Athletic Director in Carrington, Carla Michelson, helping with the coordinating for a place for us to set up and the connectivity and everything else here today. Thank you, the watcher, for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to Terry Baszler, our sideline analyst here tonight, myself, Jake Berkmar, with the play-by-play, and we all want to, of course, thank all the sponsors that make it possible for us to be here with our coverage. The Carrington Cardinals, it's homecoming week. Looking for a happy homecoming dance after the game tonight. Hillsboro Central Valley looks to play spoiler. We kick it off when we return on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield and all Delta dental insurances. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. North Dakota state law requires students attending school to be up to date on immunizations that protect them from life-threatening diseases such as measles, chickenpox, mumps, or pertussis. Trail District Health Unit reminds parents to get your children all the recommended vaccinations for their health and the safety of our community. Contact Trail District Health Unit if you have any vaccination questions or if you would like to schedule an appointment. Call 701-636-4434 for Trail District Health Unit.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Opening kickoff moments away in Carrington. The Carrington Cardinals will receive the opening kick. They'll be going left to right as we see it on yourliveevent.com. The Hillsboro Central Valley Burros will then be going from right to left in our opening frame as they'll be kicking off and kicking with the wind. Stiff, consistent breeze coming out there, blowing right to left across the field, slightly diagonally, not true with the field, but at least to start out, the Cardinals will be going into the wind, going into the sun as well. We expect that to dip below that tree line here, probably midway through this first quarter as we get underway. Parker Gallagher, he's going to tee it up for Hillsboro Central Valley. Seberg and Schroeder. Back to receive, that's Jacob Seberg and Drew Schroeder. Back deep to receive for Carrington. Our officials give the signal. Gallagher checks, everyone's in position, and here comes our opening kick, and we are underway in Carrington. Picked up back at the 7-yard line, coming up to the right side, trying to get around the edge, being pursued and brought down on the far side. Tackle made at that time for Hillsboro Central Valley. Jack Paulsrud in on the stop.
Yeah, excellent pursuit by Jack there. He came all the way from the far side of the field to track him down on the opposite side.
So the Cardinals, led by sophomore quarterback Grady Shipman, and they will start the ball on the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Shipman comes out, breaks the huddle. They come out, the 5 linemen, and then they bring them in tight with a pair of backs in the backfield. Receivers now they flip formation, motion, trying to keep the Burros off balance. Send a man in motion, and they run the option, and they give it on the dive play. Wrapped up right away, running into Jake Swanson, Barrett Willison.
Gavin Mitzel on that one, too.
And Gavin Mitzel picking it up there as Michael Clifton, leading rusher for the Cardinals, carries it forward, picks up a gain of 1.
Carrington, they kind of have that wing T offense where that Clifton is the lone fullback, and then they have the wings, the other running backs as wings.
Tate Larson goes out wide left receiver. 3 backs in the backfield, 2 wings and a fullback. Send Schroeder in motion, run the option. Shipman will pitch to Schroeder. He's tracked down, wrapped up in the backfield, pushed back inside the 15-yard line. And we have a Cardinal player down too on the opposite side of the play. But Hillsboro Central Valley coming in, Barrett Willison making the stop and not looking good on offensive play number 2 for Carrington. They got a Cardinal down.
We also got a flag on the play over here too.
Is that where the tackle was made?
It was. I believe it will be a face mask.
All right, so we will. They will call a face mask on Hillsboro Central Valley, but meanwhile they will attend to the player down on the field, and we will take a break as they get him attended to. On your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard, 11:09 to go, first quarter scoreless between Carrington and Hillsboro Central Valley.
Valley General Store in Halstead reminds you, check their weekly grocery sale flyer and hardware sales on their Facebook page. If you don't see it, give them a call at 456-2148 and they'll be sure to get their weekly sale specials to you from Valley General Store in Halstead. KRJB program streamed with rjbroadcasting.com from Valley General Store in Halstead. Groceries, hardware, off sale. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Valley General Store, Halstead.
The Cardinal down was guard Avery Schaefer, the senior. He will come off, being assisted off, not putting a whole lot of weight on the leg there, just hopping off, no weight on that left leg. Looks like a possible ankle. So the loss on the play plus the penalty brings up now a 2nd down and 7. So they called the inadvertent face mask. Here's a pitch play, give it up to Michael Clifton. Shucks by one defender, then wrapped up by the pursuing Burrows. And Mitzel there to make the play.
Yeah, Mitzel and Jack Paulser did a nice job of sliding down the line, and Jake Swanson is in there starting at nose guard, and he's getting a nice push off of that nose guard position right now.
Swanson getting the start last week at the nose guard. They move Willison out to the defensive end here, and see as they come out. Cardinals come out, two receivers left side, wing back right side, split backs in the backfield behind the quarterback, Grady Shipman. Back to pass, set up a screen, dumps it off left side, caught and pursued and brought down. Jack Paulsrud there to turn him in, and then looks like Lushik there to help keep him in there. Jacob Seberg was the receiver, and he'll lose two on the play.
Yeah, Jack has started out with on fire right now off of that opening kickoff to being in these plays here, the last couple ones. So nice job by him sliding with his defense.
Paulsrud leading the team in tackles, 33.5 coming into this game, 4 tackles for loss, picks up another one there. And now the Cardinals in punt formation, standing back at the 50-yard line will be Parker Gallagher, nearly blocked. It's a high kick, not very far into the wind, then takes a Burrow bounce backwards, and it will net only about 3 yards as it bounces backwards to the 25-yard line, and great, fantastic field position for Hillsboro Central Valley to start off the game.
You know, right when he punted it to that wind we were talking about coming out of the northwest, it came directly out of the west. And got that ball up in the air, and the wind hung it up there.
9:26 to go in this first quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley takes over. Gannon Limke will be the receiver, top of your screen. Parker Gallagher, bottom of your screen. They have Cole Hebel at the fullback, Jace Lushik at the tailback, behind Riley Olson, the quarterback. Play action, under center, looking, throwing it deep for Limke, up there, caught it! Did he reach out?
Yep,
and a flag comes out too.
He's down at the, they're going to put him at the 1-yard line. Fantastic catch. Gannon just using his height. Actually, they're going to put him at the half-yard line, Jake.
Yeah, I thought maybe as he was coming down he could reach out, but that knee comes down. We'll see what the penalty is too, because there was contact, both of them jostling. And
yeah, it'll be an interesting one to show you go.
I think the preliminary signal says defensive.
Kind of what it's looking like. Nobody's moving anywhere at the ball.
Face mask on the defense. So half the distance, which is a quarter of a yard there, but it will be nose of the football on the goal line basically for Hillsboro Central Valley after the Olson to Limke, call it a 24-yard completion. First down for Hillsboro Central Valley from inside the 1. They go for it and brought down for a loss as Lushik there just couldn't get up to the line of scrimmage.
No, they the Kwame kid blew that up right away coming in over the center there and stopped him for about a 1.5 yard loss.
Parker Gallagher comes back in. He'll bring the play in from the sideline. He comes out, split out to the wide left side, bottom of the screen. Riley Olson under center, I formation behind him. Tight end on the right side of the formation. Turn, give, this time Lushik, he'll dip through, gets in, for the end zone, touchdown.
They ran it right back up where Kwame kid came in to make that stop last play, ran it right at him again, and the offensive line did a great job opening up that hole for the touchdown.
Devin Johnson, Jaime Martinez, Mason Vondrich, Barrett Wilson, Aaron Johnson on that offensive line as mentioned. Here with 8:28 to go in quarter number 1. Lushik with his 8th touchdown run of the year. And now Hillsboro Central Valley be on to kick the extra point. Point after attempt kicker is Parker Gallagher. Snap down, hold gets down, kick gets up, and kick is good. PAT is good, and Hillsboro Central Valley takes advantage of good field position. They lead 7-0. Your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Hillsboro Central Valley scores first after they get the ball on the 25-yard line. A pass played down to the half-yard line. And then a negative run and a positive run. 3-yard touchdown run by Jace Lushik. Hillsboro Central Valley leads 7-0 after the Gallagher point after kick. Now he'll kick this one, and it will roll out of bounds. Angled it to the top of the sideline. Rolls out of bounds at the 10. And the penalty for Hillsboro Central Valley on the procedure will be good field position for Carrington to start this drive.
Yeah, that's something Carrington was, I think, hoping for after that last punt to get a little bit of field position. But that wind came into play again, too. I know they looked like they were angling the kick this direction, and there's that wind out of the northwest pushed a little bit farther than Parker wanted it to.
Penalty, something to keep an eye on for Hillsboro Central Valley. The last 2 weeks combined for 17 total penalties, 11 and 6 2 and 1 weeks ago. As they start on the 35, Carrington starts on the 35. Shipman under center sends a man in motion from the left side to the right side, then comes out of the behind center, resets, go back to the double wing, receiver to the right side on 1st and 10. They run the man in motion again, triple option. Now they're going to keep it. Looking at the right side, Shipman gets the block from his receiver, tries to spin forward, being brought down on the near sideline as Peter Dryberg tripped him up. He'll fall forward up to, no, did not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1.
Great job by Caleb Hattlestead there. He playing that left defensive end, and he was able to keep the offensive guard from, or tackle from, blocking him in and hooking him, and was able to string that play out so Peter could come make that tackle.
Cardinals send 2 receivers left side, top of the formation. Double wing backs and a fullback behind Shipman under center. Calling out, barks it out, runs the option play to the left side. Here comes the pitch. Willison forced Shipman to pitch it earlier than I think Clifton was ready for it. Pitch was a little behind, but Michael Clifton jumps on it back to the 30-yard line. Loss of 4, but they at least keep possession.
Yeah, this defensive line is doing a nice job of maintaining the defensive line or offensive linemen, making them step backwards before they can get any push forward, which is really helping with the stops that they've had so far.
3rd and 15. Got to get up to the 45 for the first down. Receiver right side, receiver left side of the formation. 2 wing backs and the fullback. Man in motion, left to right, back to pass. Shipman looking, being rushed by Walsh. Now here's a pass throw. Parker Gallagher knocks it away. Gallagher knocks it away as he comes over in that zone defense. Intended receiver was Drew Schroeder, and incomplete pass.
Carrington's offensive line was able to hold our defensive line out a little bit, so good job on the offensive line, but nice job from Parker to break up that pass and force another punt with the wind. Looks like it's shifted straight out of the north at the moment.
Yeah, I thought Parker was going to come over and pick that, looked in position, but he just knocked it away, and now he's back to return the punt. Snap goes back and nearly blocked again. Burrow's getting pressure early. A bounce will be picked up by Gallagher. He cuts back to the right side. On his feet, he's got blockers in front of him. Oh, there's a big block downfield. He's at the 20. Flag comes out. It's going to come back. That big block I mentioned. They're coming out from Jake Swanson. And there's a penalty flag at that spot. Gallagher brings it back to the end zone, but it's going to come back. Flag's at the 31.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be, they'll probably call a personal foul here, but kind of a blindside block there.
Yeah, he looked like he got him there with the shoulder to bring him back, but we'll mark it back. 6:41 to go in the first quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley will take over for their second drive of the game. We'll see where they officially mark it after they walk it back. And the penalty flag was at the 31, should go to the 46. Yeah, that's where it will be. From the 46-yard line, that's already the 3rd penalty on Hillsboro Central Valley in this first quarter. And they'll start a little bit closer to midfield here on this second drive of the game, leading 7-0. Gannon Limke wide left side. as they run the option and they give it to Cole Hebel. Up the gut, he'll get down to the 45-yard line, gain of 1.
Nice stop there by their big, Carrington's big offensive lineman. The Bumer kid stands 6'4", about 300 pounds. They have him on the roster here. He just blocked everything up in the middle.
Right now, it looks like Brock Jungles has come in as the defensive line, replacing Avery Schaefer, who got nicked up early in the game on that defensive front. 5 down linemen, 3 linebackers, 3 defensive backs. Trips formation for Hillsboro Central Valley in a 4-wide set. The snap goes over Olsen's head. It's still on the ground as he can't jump on, and the Cardinals, did they? No, who's got Cardinals recover? Carrington will recover back inside the Borough 40-yard line. Be a big loss on the play on the fumble, and it will be a turnover on Hillsboro Central Valley.
It's kind of a break Carrington was hoping for going into the win here.
Yeah, they'll get it. First play coming up from Borough territory then as it goes back to the 35-yard line. So loss of 21 on the fumble. And Carrington taking over. Got a whistle here, stopping officials' timeout as they're setting the chains. That's what we got there.
Yeah, they got to get the little marker that they put on for the yard line set in.
So they will start at the 35-yard line. Carrington, Grady Shipman brings them up to the formation. Tight ends right side, wing backs each way, flat motion. Sending a man across, they'll hand off, give to Clifton. Michael Clifton powers forward. Cole Hebel, the middle linebacker, gets in there around the ankles.
Along with Jack Palzer. Yeah, Jack Palzer, they tried to do that little trap play. It's a wing T special there when they have that fullback to run that little trap play right up the gut.
Reckon Laura rotates in for Carrington. He'll be at right side of the formation, split out wide. They send top side Hudson Schmitz, leading receiver for the team. Wing backs, deep motion as they send Larson around. It'll be an option to him, and he will get it. And actually, that's Seberg, Jacob Seberg. There will take the pitch, and he'll be brought down. Short 1-yard gain.
Yeah, nice tackle by Peter playing off of that block and reaching around and making that tackle.
So a 3rd down upcoming for Carrington. 3rd and a long 6. And they get up to the line of scrimmage. Taking a little bit of time to get up there on this play here.
Yeah, they are.
They get up to the line with 11 seconds left on the play clock. Everyone in tight. They'll fake the pitch out to the left side. Now back to pass, looking deeper down the middle. It is knocked away by Limke. Limke will knock away the pass intended for Hudson Schmitz, the 6'3 junior receiver. Has 3 touchdowns the year, but couldn't haul that one in.
Threw a flag on that one too.
And flag coming out late on that one, from what I saw.
They called pass interference on
the Burrows.
On the Burrows or on Gannon.
So that will mark it up, and it will be a 1st down.
That is a Carrington Cardinal.
And from the 31, that should be down to the 16. 4th penalty on Hillsboro Central Valley, already for 45 yards. First down of the game comes through penalty for Carrington. New life for them as they get into the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Michael Clifton, the back behind, wings back. Now they move the back. Schaefer over the left side, run a toss play, coming up and get it away from the pressure by Swanson around the edge and brought down. Alex Cotton coming up for Hillsboro Central Valley will make the stop on Michael Clifton.
Yeah, nice job by Swanson to let him make it just that little step towards his own backfield, and then Alex coming up really nicely to make that tackle.
Carrington making an effort here to try and get out on the edge with some blockers in front of them. A lot of motion there, and we'll see what they do now as they come out strong side, left side, as they go 2 wing backs that side, tight end and a wing back. Same on the right side. They motion a man right now, back to pass. Shipman looking, he says, hey, go run deep. He throws it deep to the end zone. It's intercepted. Did he hold on to it?
Yeah, he held on to it, kept his feet in the back of the end zone here for a good interception by Alex Cotton. Nice play.
Alex Cotton with his second pick of the year. 4:16 to go in this first quarter. And Hillsboro Central Valley will take over after the touchback on the 20-yard line. It's the 9th interception by the Burros defense this season.
Yeah, they did a nice job there. Just Alex just kept on that receiver's outside shoulder and was able to step up and get that interception.
Here is a quick check there of a message alert. Nothing important. 4:16 to go. Riley Olson runs the option. He will keep it himself, and he is wrapped up and brought down. Defense was keyed in on him. Breckenlura from the defensive end spot brings him down for a loss of 2.
Yeah, nice job there holding that outside edge by the defensive end, and that Clifton, their nice little running back, was able to slip up in there too and was assisting that tackle.
Here with Breckenlura, Hunter Bomer, Jacob Page, Hudson Schmitz on that line defensively, and also bringing in, who was there that they brought in again there for Schaefer? Trying to see there, looks like 54, Garber? No, 65 there. We'll get it in.
Yeah.
Here's Olson's back to pass. Looks right side. Gets a comeback route from Gannon Limke. He'll go up, catch it, be brought down. Gain on the play of 4 brings up a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, nice job by Gannon. Again, using his length and his body to protect that pass and coming down with a small reception, but an important one.
Jungles will be the one on the defensive line for Carrington. Linebackers are Cole Seberg, Michael Clifton, Calder Kwame, Noah Paulson, Tate Larson, Grady Shipman in the defensive secondary. Bottom of your formation, Gannon Limke out very wide. Top of the screen will be Parker Gallagher. Fake left, give it here now to Lushik as they run the misdirection. Lushik brings it forward. Short gain on the play, bringing up 4th down and 3.
Carrington's defensive line is doing a nice job playing off of blocks and is getting in on the tackle and maintaining the offensive linemen so those linebackers can come up, make the tackle as well.
Alec Magnuson in punt formation for Hillsboro Central Valley. Magnuson averaging 36.5 yards per punt. He's punting with the wind. As the snap comes back and the kick gets off and carries well, will land at the 38, bounce up and take a little bit of a burrow roll down to the 35-yard line. Punt of 39 yards for Hillsboro Central Valley. Carrington takes over, 2:03 to go in quarter number 1. Hillsboro Central Valley leading 7-0 on the Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard. There's a chance we'll see who can get some momentum. Both defenses coming out playing stout. The biggest advantage for the offense for Hillsboro Central Valley was the punt that went into the wind and took a backwards bounce and gave them the ball at the 25-yard line of Carrington to start their first drive. Deep motion left to right. Shipman will hand off inside to Clifton. He's turned back. Swanson, Willison, Hattlestead, the 3 defensive linemen all converge in that A gap on him. A gain of 2 for Clifton.
Yeah, those 3 converge. And then Jack Paulson again. We might be Paulser. We might be saying his name an awful lot tonight. He's been really active.
We talked about it, saying, hey, probably mid-end of the first quarter. Well, that's where we're at, and we do have the sun dipping below the tree line there. Make it a little bit easier for the offense of the Cardinals, currently going what was into the sun. Schroeder in motion, and they hand off inside give again to Clifton. He'll power forward, picking up 2 yards, and bring it out now to the 39-yard line.
There's that defensive line again coming up big and making that stop. Their quarterback, Jake, I don't know if you're watching, but when he does his handoff stuff, he kind of cradles the ball like he's going to roll out, and at the last minute he'll stick it into that fullback into Clifton's gut for this trap play they keep running.
I haven't caught that, but that's why we have you down there, Terry, to catch those key details. Yeah. Grady Shipman, again, the sophomore quarterback. double wing formation. And he will pitch it out to Clifton, running to the right side, being stretched out on the edge and being brought down, turned in. Good defensive team defense that time as Parker Gallagher out there stopped the play. And then Jack Paulsrud came back from the inside spot of the linebacker there to make the tackle.
Yeah, setting up would be interesting what Carrington does. We got a 4th and short here.
4th and short.
Hillsboro takes the timeout. Hillsboro Central Valley takes timeout.
Central Valley if they are going to punt, they want to make the Cardinals punt into the wind. We'll take a timeout as well. 15 seconds remain. Quarter number 1. Hillsboro Central Valley leads over Carrington 7-0. Your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
Fourth down decision for Carrington. Hillsboro Central Valley takes the timeout. Are they going to go for it at the 43-yard line? Got to get out to the 45.
Looks like they're stepping back for Carrington to punt it here anyways.
In punt formation, the punter for Carrington is Wyatt Walker. He will await the snap, and it comes back. It bounces to him. He's able to recover and gets it off. Actually, Ryder Bickett there, different from the information I have. Bickett with the punt, and a short punt will just get it across the 50 to the other 34-yard line. And so the punt there sends it back to Hillsboro Central Valley.
Yeah, and now when Parker couldn't quite have enough distance to return, so he waved and got the fair catch, and a nice job catching the ball.
Still in the first quarter, likely be the last play of the first quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley, 1st and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 right, top of the screen, 1 left to the side. Double tight ends there as Olsen in the empty set. He'll keep it himself, runs right side in the quarterback power, picks up 2, and that is how we will end the first quarter of play. On your Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley leads Carrington 7-0. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
Hillsboro Central Valley leading over Carrington as we start quarter number 2. Hillsboro Central Valley leading 7-0. Will come out will be Gavin Mitzel dotting the I formation. Receiver left, receiver right. Bottom of your screen is Limke as the Burros flip sides of the field, now going from left to right. Olsen takes a snap, runs the option, hands off. Cole Hebel drags some bodies with him. Gets across the 40 out to the 42. Good play on second down. Sets up a nice third down opportunity, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, nice blocking there. They brought wrong son, Jake. They brought Easton Baszler in to play the left tackle here. So between him and Jaime Martinez opened up a nice hole.
Hard to keep them all straight sometimes, isn't it?
It is.
So it will be 3rd and 2. Olsen under center. It's down there. Oh, we got movement. And that will mark the Burros back 5 yards. Not sure if they were checking the play or what, but movement, early jump, and now 3rd and 7.
Yeah, it seemed like they were looking like they were going to, Carrington was going to bring that middle linebacker up on maybe some sort of blitz, and Riley looked like he was going to try to check out of it, and our offensive line jumped.
Down a distance, Burros have got a couple nice plays to the air to Gannon Limke with that size advantage on the outside. He's at the top of your formation. Parker Gallagher down on the bottom side, I formation. Riley Olson under center, runs the option. He'll pitch it out to Mitzel. He gets a block from Hebel, looks to turn it up inside off that block, still on his feet, gets across midfield, still going down inside, and down at the 41-yard line. From the 37 across midfield down to the 41. Tally it up. That's 22 yards and a first down for Hillsboro Central Valley.
We'll give that one all to Cole Hebel. What a whale of a job with that block he made on the outside. And Gavin cut right off of that butt and had a little bit of a running lane.
Did a good job of staying with it, patient with his blocks as well. I formation, Hebel the fullback, Mitzel the deep back. Olsen under center, tight end, left side of the formation. They run the option that way. Hebel keeps it this time. He gets in the open field, and he's finally wrapped up and brought down at the 30. Another first down and a gain of 12.
Yeah, nice run by Cole there. Excellent blocking once again by that left side with Easton and Jaime blocking everybody down, and Cole able to run right off of their butts.
Carson Ova, Luke Malding check in on the defensive line. Some substitutions there for Carrington. Gannon Limke wide right side, bottom of the formation. Parker Gallagher top side. Hebel, Mitzel in the I formation. Olsen hands off, second man through. Mitzel trying to find some space. He'll stutter step and work his way up. Being brought down that time by Michael Clifton, leading tackler linebacker for Carrington. Gain of 4.
Yeah, and that Kwame was in on that as well, and I just saw him run off. Looks like he got a little bit of a stinger on his shoulder.
And those 3 linebackers for Carrington and Michael Clifton, Cole Seberg, Alec Kwame, they come in. Those 3 alone have just over a third of the total tackles made by the team on the season. 2nd down and 6, 9:20 to go in the second quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley putting together a drive, but they drop the snap. And I think Olsen jumps back onto it.
Yeah, he was able to jump onto it. I think Carrington keeps sneaking up those 3 linebackers that you talked about, like they're going to come hard on a blitz, and I think it's throwing the kids off a little bit, Hillsboro Central Valley kids off a little bit with their snap and that last penalty of offsides that we had.
Yeah, it looks like trying to really force that interior, try and blow up that option play. That's usually what you want to do, is blitz up that A gap, take away that fullback option part of the triple option. They will run the option right side. Here's a pitch to Lushik. He'll get a block again from Hebel, then cut back inside, left side. Nearly got away, but as it is, he gets a first down and marked down to the 17, a gain of 9.
Yeah, that play is being successful right now, especially with Cole being able to get out in front and doing some blocking there. And I've really been impressed with Jace over the last few games. He's starting to run extremely hard.
Instead of going with the triple option, kind of that speed option or power option, I guess we'll say, with the fullback there, instead of giving the A-gap option, you just say, hey, it's either going to be a quarterback or a running back out there on the side. Tight end coming in right side will be Jack Paulsrud. Shotgun formation for Olsen. Cole Hebel next to him in the shotgun set. Play action to him. He looks, he throws down the middle of the field. He's got a man up, and
he hung on.
It's caught for a touchdown. Right down the middle of the field. A seam route and a touchdown. That time for Peter Dryberg. Was Dryberg that caught it, right? Yeah.
It was an excellent play and pass and catch there. Nice job by Peter going up between 2 defenders and getting that catch.
17-yard touchdown catch. Dryberg with his 2nd touchdown caught of the air, 5th this season for Riley Olson, the quarterback. Parker Gallagher to kick the extra point. It's up. It is good. And Parker Gallagher makes it 14-0. Hillsboro Central Valley with the lead over Carrington on your Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
In a hurry to get going, they will run the kick back right away, and Carrington will return it to the 19-yard line, where they start this drive in the second quarter. 7:52 to go, second quarter, and they trail Hillsboro Central Valley 14-0. Grady Shipman will be the quarterback under center. Almost like 5 wingbacks, the way they bring everyone in tight. He's back to pass, looks left, now rolls out to his right side, throws down the middle. It's nearly caught, nearly picked. Looked like it was tipped. Limke, maybe Dryberg got a hand on there, knocked it away, and incomplete pass.
Yeah, I think Ganna Limke got a finger on it and tipped it just enough where Carrington's receiver wasn't able to get to it, and also kept Parker Gallagher from having another interception here, or a chance for one.
1 for 4 passing in the game so far for Grady Shipman for -2 yards on that underneath pass there to Seberg for the only completion. They'll come out on 2nd and 10. They will run the reverse. Shipman took it left. Now coming back to the right side, have Hudson Schmitz, and Schmitz will pick up 5 yards on the reverse.
Yeah, that's a nice little play. Be able to get the corner. Nice job by Parker coming up from his cornerback position too, and being able to hold that play to a 5-yard. What could have been a big gain.
The misdirection aplenty for Carrington in this offense is especially as a linebacker, defensive back, you really got to keep your head on a swivel, know where the football is going.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can't overreact or follow the direction of the blocker sometimes, because it might be coming back at you.
3rd and 4 from the right hash mark. Shipman under center. He will take the snap, being back to pass, looks into the left flat, throws, and it is caught and spun down right away. Good open field tackle that time. They will complete the pass out to Jacob Seberg, but here, not enough for the first down.
No, Jay Slushik did a nice job playing that and being able to make that tackle all by himself. A nice open field tackle by Jace to hold him for maybe a half-yard gain.
Ryder Bickett comes into punt for Carrington. He'll be punting with the wind for the first time tonight. And Parker Gallagher standing back at his 37-yard line. Snap comes back. No real rush by the Burros. The snap or punt gets off. Will be bounced and hits a Carrington Cardinal. They're coming in, hit Jacob Seberg, and it will be down right there at the 41-yard line.
Nice field position for the Burros.
Yeah, 6:43 to go. In quarter number 2, trying to do what they did last time, and that's get into the end zone.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Olson would really like a nice drive here once again into the wind and ending with a touchdown.
Yeah, started it on the ground, finished it through the air last time. See what they do. Cole Hebel, Chase Lushik, fullback, deep back, Olson quarterback, I formation. Receivers each side. They'll snap, they'll turn, give it on a straight ahead, give, then spin away. Nearly got away. There is Lushik, though. Looks like his lineman that time, Martinez, got tripped up underneath him and Lushik tripped up over him, just a gain of 4.
Yeah, and that was the case there. Some more Jaime got him, Martinez, than the Carrington defensive, but it all counts.
Homecoming week for the Cardinals. Good crowd on hand. They're looking for a play to get the energy in there and get them up on their feet and cheering. Burrows trying to keep them quiet, leading by 2 touchdowns in this first half. 6 minutes to go, first half. Riley Olsen under center. Triple option. He will keep it himself now. He'll pitch out, and the pitch goes wide. Lushik will just have to jump back on it, back to the 39-yard line. Second time that the Burrows have had a miscommunication on that one. And Lushik going to get dinged in the stat sheet there for the loss.
Yeah, and that kind of looked like it was ugly right from the get-go with the handling of the snap to I'm sure it wasn't supposed to go to Cole, but he kind of knocked it a little bit out of Riley's hand and just had a hard time gaining control of it before he pitched it.
Here's Carrington, switches to 4-man defensive front. Back to pass, setting up a screen to the tight end, Paulsrud. He'll break free into the other cross midfield, and he will, I thought he was just about to break it free. But then Cole Seberg able to bring him down, but a first down for Hillsboro Central Valley up to the 46.
Yeah, nice play there. I'm sure the coaches were watching those linebackers sneak up over the last bunch of plays and thinking that they're going to do it again, which they did, and able to sneak that screen in for a first down.
And when you can get to the tight end on that middle screen too, you don't have to throw it to the outside. Speaking of the outside, a late receiver coming out to top of the screen for Hillsboro Central Valley. Get him lined up. Send Parker Gallagher in motion. They will fake the give to him. Olsen will keep it himself. Gets up to the right side. He's into the open field. Got one man to beat. Down the right side. Gets to the outside on the edge, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Riley Olsen. That time the read option with the jet sweep, and Olsen reads it and gets in for a 46-yard touchdown.
Yeah, nice blocking up front by Mason Fondrick and Barrett Willison to open up that hole a little bit that he snuck through, and then the rest was all Riley's running.
Hillsboro Central Valley now on for the point after attempt. Olsen picking up his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. He will be the holder on this extra point kick. Peter Dryberg to snap it, and Parker Gallagher to kick it. Snap, hold, kick, up, good. And Hillsboro Central Valley leads on the Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard 21-0. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
The dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Utter Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
From Carrington, Hillsboro Central Valley leads on yourliveevent.com over Carrington 21-0. 4:34 to go in the second quarter. Terry Baszler on the sideline. Jake Berkmeyer here up top with the play-by-play. Alec Magnuson with me as well, running the camera work here this evening. As Hillsboro Central Valley has opened up a 3-touchdown lead in the first half. Parker Gallagher to kick it off. And the kick is booted deep, picked up inside the 10-yard line on the right side, and will run horizontally over to the left side. And then Reed Leiser's there to pop the ball free. And who jumped on it?
I didn't see.
Reeve Leiser forced the fumble, and the Burrows recover. Justin Bachnis able to get on top of it, and the fumble on the kickoff will put the ball right back to Hillsboro Central Valley.
With the ball about the 17-yard line, Jake.
Yeah. So, great chance for the Burrows to firmly grasp this game's control after a slow first quarter. Putting up 2 and already in the red zone, trying for a third second quarter touchdown. I formation, Mitzel the deep back, Olsen will pitch it out to him. He's got a one-handed kind of pop it up to himself, and a little not total clean on the the exchanges on that pitch play, but good job by Mitzel to keep it, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's always scary when you see the running back having to reach up with one hand and try to control the ball, but Mitzel did a nice job doing that.
Here, so Hillsboro Central Valley sends twin receivers left side, one right side. That'll be Aaron Cooper by himself on the right side. Gallagher in the slot. They run him in motion. The snap comes back. It's off the mark. Olsen just got to keep it, try and make a play himself, and Riley Olsen will get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That last touchdown Riley scored on looks like they were running the same action. Wasn't meant to be the same play. It was just that bad snap. Riley just had to tuck it and try to get what he could.
Cole Hebel will check out. They'll have Jack Paulsrud check in. They go empty set. Paulsrud right side tight end. Dryberg left side tight end. Two receivers right, one left. Olsen, as said, in the empty set with 3:10 to go in this second quarter. Showing blitz. Cardinals get up to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Snap comes looking down the left sideline. Throwing it is through the hands that time. Intended down that left sideline. Incomplete. They're looking again for Limke.
That was Aaron Cooper this time.
Cooper, sorry,
yeah.
Cooper, yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice pass, nice defensive play out here by their defensive back, Noah Paulson, able to, kind of distract Aaron a little bit and not able to pull that one down.
Yeah, Cooper, Limke, both bigger guys there. Both got a little basketball ability too, a little bit of hops. Try and let your guy go make a play.
Yeah, I think that's what that was all about.
Limke will be top of his screen, solo receiver on fourth down. Right side, three receivers with Paulsrud wide right, then Cooper, then Gallagher. Hebel next to Olsen in the backfield, looking to pass, throws over the middle. Again, Limke's got a step, but the rush coming, had to force it, and the pass off the mark. Incomplete and a turnover on down. So the Burros can't take advantage of the fumble recovery on the kickoff, and they go 3-0. Well, 4-0.
4-0, but nice defense by Carrington, able to come in here, make a strong stance, and and make up for that mistake on that kickoff return.
So they will get the football just about where they would have been tackled anyway. Just take a minute and some off the clock. Here, 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Shipman sends a man in motion, right side to left side. That's Schroeder. Now they'll run it inside handoff, and Michael Clifton, the ball carrier, and into a wall of white jerseys.
Yeah, we'll give that one to Cole Hebel. He came up really nice and attacked that and able to make that tackle.
About a half a yard, maybe that on the gain. Here with 2:30 to go in this second quarter. Carrington with all 3 timeouts left. Hillsboro Central Valley has 2 timeouts left. Carrington going with the wind. Here trying to get something going before halftime. Hillsboro Central Valley, their choice to receive to start the second half. And they come out with a tight set. Everyone in tight. They run the pitch play out to the left side. Coming up, and Lushik stops him in the backfield and just tries to make him run him over. And a timeout called by Hillsboro Central Valley after a loss of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 11, minute 56 to go, first half, when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact him at 701-430-0877.
Minute 56 to go before half. Reminder, at the half, we'll have the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. We'll look around the area with some of the scores of the games that you can see on YourLiveEvent.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can stay up to date on all the game broadcasts with YourLiveEvent.com from around the area. North Dakota, Minnesota. We got them both sides of the river, bringing you a lot of action on your Friday night. 3rd and 11. Carrington will fake the pitch, rolling out to pass. Shipman being heavy pressure, throws over the middle, picked up by Limke. He's got a room to run on the left side. Up and runs into a defender. Well, an offensive player, and he's brought down at the 2-yard line. Gannon Limke with the pick.
Yeah, and it's kind of, we were talking when we were off air a second, and we were a little surprised that thinking that Carrington wouldn't throw the ball, and that's probably one of the reasons why they wouldn't this close to the halftime. But nice job by Gannon getting that interception and getting the ball down to the 2-yard line here.
Second interception of the game for Shipman. That's his 6th thrown on the season. Minute 46, and the ball at the 2-yard line. An extremely short field for the Burros. They bring everyone in tight, double fullback set as they move in. Swanson, they'll give it to the big guy, and he's in! Jake Swanson gets in from 2 yards out, and he gets in the end zone here this season.
Yeah, and that's a position up to this time, this year that he's been playing is that fullback position. They've moved into the defensive and offensive line. But they put him back in his old position, and he's a big, strong kid, able to power it in for that touchdown.
Converting off the Limke interception. Minute 40 to go in the second quarter. Swanson, the 2-yard run. Parker Gallagher on for the kick. It's up, and it's
good.
Barely over that time.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened on that kick, but
he didn't catch all of it, Jake, but he caught enough to squeak it over by, I'm going to say, less than a foot.
sometimes that's all you need. Hillsboro Central Valley goes up on your Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard 28-0 over Carrington on yourliveevent.com.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With yourliveevent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
Hillsboro Central Valley takes advantage of the turnover. 3rd turnover of the half by Carrington. 2 picks and a fumble. And now Parker Gallagher kicks it off for the Burros. Picked up and rushed up the right sideline. And oh my, what a plant on that hit.
Peter Dryberg.
Peter Dryberg just put that on the highlight reel, the form tackle on that one.
Yeah,
wraps him up and drives him back.
Yeah, when he hit that, Ty Johnston, I believe, is the one that brought that one back. When he hit him, that he went backwards.
Minute 36 to go in this first half. Carrington will start with the ball on the 19-yard line. And Grady Shipman will be under center. After Beamer is the center as they will hand off up the middle. Michael Clifton, and he's the workhorse here, and the Burros keen on him as he's just able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Caleb Haddlestead, Cole Hebel, and Peter Dryberg in on that stop.
Substitution here as Brecken Lura comes in for Carrington on that wide receiver position.
Yeah, we have Derek Bachnes coming in for Cole Hebel at the linebacker position here.
Minute 5 to go in the second quarter. Receiver wide left side is Tate Larson for Carrington. Run Lura in motion left side to right side. Flip him at the tight end spot. Then deep motion comes back. They run a speed option out to the left side. Shipman keeps himself. Flags come in. Overrun by the defense, but turned him back inside with the spin move. And then able to come down and get him. Look at Cameron Bachnes there on the end there, helping to stretch out that play. Flag coming in likely in the area of holding.
Yeah.
And
blocking the back, they're saying here.
All right, so mark them back and see where they mark it back from. Well, now that they move the flag.
Yeah, they backed it up just a little bit. They're going to decline. Coach Olson's declining the penalty and putting the ball where it was tackled here.
Okay, so they will move it back. Shipman with a loss of 3 on the play. Oh, let's see here. Just 4 yards of rushing offense in this first half for Carrington. Burrow's defense of the last couple weeks have allowed 1.25 yards a rush to Northern Cass. Negative rushing yards allowed per rush last week against Park River area. Here's a rush to the left side, spun back again. No room against the Burrow front 8. And we'll see here, they'll have likely let the clock run out here on the first half. And that looks to be the case here. So Hillsboro Central Valley will take the lead into halftime, 28-0 on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. As we go to half, we'll find Coach Olson right away here for some halftime coaches' comments. There is Terry, if you're able to.
Yep, I got
There we
him.
go. There, I see you there. Down the field, Coach Olson.
I'm not quite there yet.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. We got him. Hey, Coach, nice first half. You put some points on the board. Your offensive, defensive line, I think, appear to be playing a nice game so far.
Yeah, we get our snaps and our pitches down. I think that's the only thing that's beating us right now is that, and which is not what we have done in the past. So we can fix that and be a little more clean. I think our defense is playing really well. We're creating turnovers. Our special teams created a turnover. So we went end of the half on a good note.
Yeah, and like you said, I think second half, knowing you a little bit, it's just going to be, hey, let's clean up some of the things that we made mistakes on and play a clean second half.
Yeah, we want to go into the next week playing well, so we need to have a better second half, especially third quarter. Our ball right away, and if we can get a score right away, it's running clock, and we'll get out of here early.
Good job. Not congratulations, but good luck second half. Oh, I jumped the gun there, Jake.
Well, hey, the halftime gun goes off. Hillsboro Central Valley leads 28-0 on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard over Carrington. Your Farmers Union Insurance halftime report starts now.
At the City of Hillsboro, we're here to power the moments of summer. Whether you're spending the afternoon at the pool, taking in extra innings at the ball game, or lighting up the backyard barbecue, the City of Hillsboro works behind the scenes to power all of summer's special moments. We hope you enjoy them all as we continue to provide safe, reliable, and affordable electricity. The City of Hillsboro, we power on.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Farmers Union Insurance halftime report on Optal Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-5777. At the half, Hillsboro Central Valley leads 28-0. First down touchdown after a punt into the wind. Bounced backwards for Carrington. Hillsboro Central Valley took the football at the Cardinal 25-yard line. Punched it in 3 plays later with a Lushik touchdown run from 3 yards out. Jay gets in for his 8th touchdown on the ground on the year. That was it for the first quarter. And though start the second quarter, Hillsboro Central Valley takes the football with 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Scores with 7:57 to go in the second quarter. This one being a Peter Dryberg 17-yard touchdown catch from quarterback Riley Olson. Burrows add another touchdown as they get a Riley Olson 46-yard touchdown run. And then they get a Swanson 2-yard touchdown run after a Gannon Limke interception. Brought him back to the 2-yard line. Swanson gets in for the last 2 yards. Parker Gallagher went 4 of 4 on extra point attempts, and that's the 28 points in the first half for Hillsboro Central Valley. Carrington could not get the football into the end zone. There is had a couple of plays there with some penalties there that put them in a position, but the Borough defense playing stout, not giving them room to get the offense to operate. We'll talk about that when we talk about our first half stats. We'll finish tallying those and bring those to you next when we continue with the Farmers Union Insurance Halftime Report on YourLiveEvent.com. Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. Hillsboro Central Valley leads 28-0 over Carrington. Your halftime report from Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Let's take a moment here, look at our first half stats. Terry, when you're ready, just wave. I'll try and catch you there, and we'll get Coach's comments there here for Coach Smith for Carrington.
Sure.
For Carrington, Michael Clifton, 13 yards rushing on 12 attempts in the first half. Drew Schroeder with 1 carry for -8 yards. It was Grady Shipman, 2 carries for -4 yards. Jacob Seberg, 1 carry, 1 yard. Hudson Schmitz, 1 carry, 5 yards. Total of 7 yards. First half rushing offense. Through the air, Shipman passing 2 of 6 for -1 yard. Both completions to Jacob Seberg. Also threw 2 interceptions. -1 passing, 7 rushing, just 6 yards of offense in the first half. 3 turnovers for the Carrington Cardinals. That's their first half stats from their line. For more, we'll go down to the field. Terry Basler here with the head coach, Kyle Smith.
Well, Coach, after talking pregame, not quite the start or the first half that you wanted. What are we going to do the second half to win this game?
Well, you know, we need to be more physical. They're way more physical than we are in that first half, and we, you know, I think we had a little bit of deer in the headlights look with Hillsboro coming to town, and we've just got to, you know, I told the kids at halftime, hey, we're going to find out what you're made of this half, one play at a time, get as physical as they are, and we'll see what happens.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck second half.
Yep, you bet. Thanks.
There's Coach Kyle Smith for the Carrington Cardinals as they trail Hillsboro Central Valley 28-0. Let's look at the first half stats for Hillsboro Central Valley. As was Jace Lushik with 6 carries, 9 yards on the ground, and a touchdown in the first half. Cole Hebel, 3 carries, 20 yards. Was Riley Olson, 5 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown. It was Gavin Mitzel with 3 carries totaling 25 yards. Jake Swanson, 2 yards and a touchdown on the ground, and 1 team carry on a bad snap that went for -21 on a fumble. 80 yards of rushing in the first half for Hillsboro Central Valley. Through the air, Riley Olson is 4 of 6 passing. 2 completions totaling 30 yards to Gannon Limke. 1 completion for a 17-yard touchdown to Peter Dryberg. 1 completion for 15 yards out there to Jack Paulsrud for Hillsboro Central Valley. 80 on the ground, 62 through the air, 142 total offense in the first half for Hillsboro Central Valley. there as Parker Gallagher also 4 for 4 on point after attempts. And defensively had Reed Leiser with a fumble forced, Justin Bacchus a fumble recovery, Alex Cotton, Gannon Limke both with interceptions on defense for Hillsboro Central Valley. And they lead over Carrington 28-0. The score on your Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard. We get ready for half number 2 when we return.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. Go Boroughs!
At the half, Hillsboro Central Valley leads 28-0 over Carrington. Look around at some of the other scores that you'll see with games on yourliveevent.com. See, we got Kindred leading over Oak Grove 27-0. West Fargo leads at halftime over Fargo South 14-0. Elsewhere, we have West Central area over Hawley on the Minnesota side, 14-7 halftime score. Tied at 12 in Ada's Ada Borp West and Minoman Waubun matchup there. Let's see what else we got. We got here at the half, 28-8. Langdon leads over Harvey Wells County in another key Northeast region matchup here going on today. See if we can find some more scores from around the area going for you, but we also got the second half going. It's going to come up when we return. Hillsboro Central Valley with the opportunity to start the second half with the football, and we start it when we return. This has been your Farmers Union Insurance Halftime Report.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities. They're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Cruise on over to Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. The guys combine for over 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call 701-636-4981. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
Third quarter will begin momentarily. Hillsboro Central Valley leading over Carrington. One more score we got for you right now. Northeast region, Grafton leads over Thompson 14-6 in that matchup between the Spoilers and the Tommies. There with 2 weeks, Hillsboro Central Valley will be at Grafton at Thompson to finish out their regular season. Next week, they host Langdon in their final home game of the regular season. Carrington next week is on the road at Northern Cass. Then they host Thompson and go to Langdon to finish out their regular season. But first, we got to finish out this game. Half number 2 begins. Hillsboro Central Valley back deep to receive as the kickoff is deep and goes to Parker Gallagher at the 9-yard line. Up to the left side, down to the right side as he weaves his way outside on the edge, and he's brought down at the 26-yard line. That is where Hillsboro Central Valley starts this first drive of half number 2.
Yeah, nice open field tackle by Cale Cover of Carrington there. Otherwise, Parker maybe been able to sneak out another 10, 12 yards.
Well, Terry, you had a chance to talk to both coaches at halftime, too, and, just what's the focus here for these two teams to start this third quarter?
I think for Hillsboro Central Valley, it's cleaning up mistakes, and like Coach Smith said for Carrington, it's just trying to get his kids physical to match the physicality of Hillsboro Central Valley.
Burrows start with 3 wide. To the right side, 1 to the left. Send Parker Gallagher in motion. Snap comes high. Fake to Gallagher. Olsen keeps it himself. Runs into the teeth of the Cardinal defense. They get him down at the 28-yard line. Gain of 2.
Yeah, and I think that's something that Coach Olsen really didn't want to see the first snap of the play here is get the snap a little high, and they aren't able to run the offensive play they wanted to. Riley just had to keep it and get as much as he could.
There was one that went over Olsen's head for a loss and a turnover, but there's been a couple others that have been high like that he's had to reach up, jump up to secure. Something to keep an eye on there. I formation under center. Olsen will go down, take the snap, hands off to Lushik, who rams forward through the defensive line and gets it up across the 30 here to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, Cole Seaberg came up to make that tackle from Carrington, but just Jace's hard running again. I just enjoy watching him run, his physicality right now.
Hasn't had the big room today as he has in the previous couple games. Here right now, 13 yards on 7 carries. One of those, though, he was jumping on a loose football. It gets, the loss of 7 on that one. Again, they send Parker Gallagher in motion. This time they'll hand off to him. He'll turn upfield, there inside the 40-yard line. Ball pops out, but they say he was down first. Ball popped out, but multiple officials coming out saying he was down, and Gallagher will take it for the first down for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Yeah, that was a nice block by Aaron Johnson on that right side, and Parker is able to cut inside that block and be able to scamper for that first down.
Parker Gallagher with the 10-yard carry, first down. Move the chains. Always what you want to see on your first series. Don't go 3 and out. Get a first down. Get some momentum going here to start the half.
Yeah, and you don't want to give Carrington any reason to think that they can win this game either.
Wind has died down considerably from where we were at the start of the game. The Burros would be going into what is now a gentle breeze. Handoff inside. Hebel up to the 46. Gain of 3.
Nice run. Hard running by Cole there. They tried to run right over the nose, move that Hunter Beamer again, which is that 6'4", 300-pound kid, and he did a nice job of holding point there.
Yes, and legit size too. There is he He is definitely a lineman out there, playing well on that front of the Cardinals. Cardinals showing heavy blitz. Burrows back to pass, looking over the middle. It's tipped in, or thrown to the left side there. I thought he was going to Cotton. Looked like it ended up going to Paulsrud. Incomplete, but we got illegal shift called on Hillsboro Central Valley.
Yeah, that was kind of one of those tweener passes, Jake. We had Aaron Cooper out here too, so it was kind of between Paulsrud and Cooper, and then just went off of Paulsrud's hand, but it was all neglected anyways.
Yeah, we'll see here if they're going to accept the penalty or not. They are going to say decline it, so they will decline the penalty. Will be incomplete pass. And, yeah, both receivers kind of in the same area. Wonder if miscommunication on a route or went too deep or too shallow. Third down for Hillsboro Central Valley. Gannon Limke, bottom of your screen as the receiver. Parker Gallagher out top of the screen. Hebel and Lushik, the fullback and tailback. Olsen will hand out. No, he'll keep it, then pitch out to Lushik. He's got a good block from Gallagher downfield to the outside. He's on the edge, and he's in for the score. 54 yards on third down. Chase Lushik in for his second touchdown of the game.
Well, there's that big run. You just said that he hadn't seen from him tonight, and he just got it. And, this option that they run to this left side is, that's where his bread and butter has been all year, and able to get that. The offensive line blocked down really nice. Riley did a nice job with holding everybody, with holding as long as he can. Pitch, nice block by Parker, and away Jace went.
And maybe the best play by Parker with that block, go back a couple weeks ago, Parker got called for a holding against Harvey Wells County on a big run. This time he keeps it in, and we got a blowing the point after dead. They're calling a false start on Hillsboro Central Valley. So we'll back it up and re-kick. Gallagher did hit a 25-yard field goal last week, so he's got the leg for it. But the last couple kicks there, he hasn't really got everything on him. He's kind of kicked him high more so than far.
Yeah, and it gets up into that wind a little bit. There's not much left, but it holds it up.
The flag is still blowing. Is here the kick, and this one will not make it, as it is wide and into the wind, blowing it away. Did not have the distance.
No,
PAT fails, and Hillsboro Central Valley leads 34-0 on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Hillsboro Central Valley takes a 34-0 lead on a 54-yard touchdown run from Jace Lushik, and taking advantage of some good blocking from his teammates. Lushik gets to the end zone for the second time tonight. Parker Gallagher will kick off for Hillsboro Central Valley. There we go. Get that score corrected. Here's the kickoff, and angled towards the sideline, picked up on the run, brought up to the middle of the field by Ty Johnston, and he is wrapped up, brought down. No room that time. And that is where Carrington will start this first drive of half number 2.
Yeah, it looked like Reeve Leiser came up to do that, and Landon Olsen came up. Nice tackle there on that kickoff return.
From the 15-yard line is where they officially mark it. Carrington coming out here. Grady Shipman, the quarterback. Here, offensive line with Jacob Page, Hudson Top, Hunter Beamer, other Kwame, Brock Jungles. As they run a man in motion, they keep it on the outside edge and brought down Jacob Page there, switching to the number 10 jersey. He keeps it that time. One of 4 on the roster with the multiple jerseys. Started the game at a tackle. Now he's in there carrying the ball, picks up 2.
Yeah, Jace Leshik once again with that tackle from the outside linebacker spot.
We'll get here to see who they moved in there at a tackle on that far side, right tackle formation. We'll see if we can catch that. 7:14 to go here as they do send Page at the quarterback. He'll pass it out. Quick wide receiver screen, and it is caught. And it will be a gain on the play of 4 yards.
Yep, Peter Dryberg, Dan Lemke coming up from his safety position to make that tackle. And, nice little, if Carrington's looking for something positive, that was a nice little positive play for them. Pick up, about 6-8 yards.
Tate Larson picks up the gain there. Again, Jacob Page in at quarterback now. Change made for the Carrington offense. They'll run here with the wings formation. They'll run the pitch play out to Clifton. He's wrapped up way in the backfield that time as Lushik just pushed his guy in there and met him almost where he got the pitch. Big loss on the play.
And Cameron Bachnes here, I was watching the defensive end play, and he made the quarterback pitch a little bit quick, and then Jace did a nice job rubbing off of his block to make that tackle for a loss.
Clock will run. Burrows leading 34-0 in this third quarter. 4th down, 4th and 9 after the loss. Talk about the Burrow rushing defense the last couple weeks after this punt play. There's Bickett gets the right-footed kick off. It will sail and at midfield be picked up by Parker Geiger. Planted right away. Good defense that time. Jacob Seberg brings him down, and that is where Hillsboro Central Valley will take over. Right shy of midfield.
We got some new kids coming in. We got Alec Magnuson coming in on the offensive line. Looks like Braden Walsh will be coming in. I believe he plays tight end. Micah Gallagher is in there. Emmanuel Sahari is in there to play a guard. So we're starting to see a little rotation.
Yeah, it looks like, let's see, Justin Bachnes will come out as receiver right side. Derek Bachnes will be the tailback in the backfield.
Andrew Doolam is playing quarterback now.
Looks like Michael Longthorne as a receiver on the right side in the slot as well. Doolam will hand off to Bachnes, runs through an arm tackle, gets around to the outside edge, and can't get away from the last ankle tackle. Noah Paulson brings him down, but Bachnes comes in, runs hard, and he will pick up a first down.
We got Caleb Hattlestead now playing center.
Here, there as well as that Oscar Leal there at the right guard. Reeve Leiser in at fullback. As they rotate some second unit guys in here in the third quarter. Only under center, I formation, tight end and a receiver to the left side. They run the toss play out that way, trying to get to the outside. Derek Bachnes again. Now he'll cut back to the right side, and he'll get back to the hash mark and pick up positive yards when he was dead to rights. And kind of a last second, I'm going to just find a way to get the block by Peter Dryberg, the tight end. And that helped Bachnes get free to cut back and pick up 5.
Yeah, he was able to, Peter was able to get that kick out block, and Derek did a nice job of just being patient and then cutting off of that and scooting back towards the center of the field.
Jacob Brandt comes in at a tight end for Hillsboro Central Valley, seen for Carrington. Got a few new faces out there. Carson Ova in on the defensive line. There also looks like Dylan Bachmeyer. 2nd and 6. Doolam runs the option. He'll pitch out to Bachnes. Pitches behind him. Bachnes just goes down to the ground to stay on the football. He'll get charged with the loss of 3. Brings up a 3rd down now for Hillsboro Central Valley.
I have a feeling that practice next week we're going to be working on some pitching with the option.
Yeah, hard to see it in real time. I'd have to go back and watch it, and I'm sure coaches will obviously watch the tape too, but wondering if what's happening is with the pressure from the interior pushing the guards or the center back and just kind of that pitch relation not being able to be maintained by quarterback and running back.
Yeah, yep, I'd agree with that.
Receiver to the right side, Doolum hands off Bachnes on the crisscross play. Left side, breaks free into the open field. He stiff arms his way in, and he is into the end zone. Eric Bachnes, 42 yards and a touchdown. Just stiff arms, breaking tackles in and a score.
Yeah, that was a beautiful run by Derek Bachnes there, and nice blocking came off of the left side. Easton Baser playing left tackle. Emmanuel Sahari was in on guard at that time, and Caleb Hattlestead at the center position opened up a nice hole, and Derek did a brilliant job of running.
40 for Hillsboro Central Valley for the third straight week. They're looking to make it 41 as Gallagher on for the point after kick. Snap, hold, kick is up. This one good. And the PAT converts. Hillsboro Central Valley leads 41-0 over Carrington. Your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Keep yourself healthy and take advantage of the September savings at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Get Health Mart ibuprofen 200 milligram, 100 count coated tablets or caplets, $6.49. Health Mart daytime severe cold and flu caplets, $4.49. Children's cold and cough multi-symptom, $4.49. Allegra 24-hour antihistamine tablets are $18.99. And Hall's Relief cough suppressant oral anesthetic, $2.09 per pack. At Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee Power Tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt Power Tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they'll assist you with any building plans you're considering. They remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber in Hillsboro.
Alec Magnuson to kick off as the bounces kick is picked up, brought down the left side, then jump back inside and make a man miss and brought back into Borough territory to the 37-yard line. Great return that time by Ty Johnston. And the Borough 37 will allow Carrington to take over in Borough territory.
Nice little challenge now for this second unit that's out there for Hillsboro Central Valley to see if they can keep Carrington out of the end zone with this field position that Carrington is able to get.
Last couple weeks, Borough defense has not allowed positive rushing yardage in the second half. We'll look to keep that going here tonight. It's Jacob Page, the new quarterback, back to pass. He completes it that time over to Shipman, who's now at receiver, makes 1-2 miss, and then finally brought down. And Reeve Lizer, Cameron Bachnes brings him down. Shipman, though, picks up the first down.
Nice little route ran there and a nice pass by Carrington's quarterback to hit him on that little slant route.
18 yards from Jacob Page to Grady Shipman. And the first down for Carrington. Page will be under center, wing backs either side, plus a fullback, two receivers out in the formation. He's back to pass. He'll roll it to the right side. Looking, keeps his head up, then throws it, and it bounces to the receiver, almost a throw it away as much as it was just a intended pass.
Yeah, I think it was more, like you said, a throw it away, and he was running out of room on the sideline. The receiver was covered over here on the sideline, so nice decision, just throw it away.
Clock will continue to run with the 41-0 lead for Hillsboro Central Valley in this third quarter. Carrington to the line of scrimmage. Shipman the wing left side. Also will have Seaberg left side. Lifting the back behind Page. Jacob Page back to pass, looking right flat. It is caught and pushed down immediately. Landon Olson makes the stop. Pass play was complete out there to Drew Schroeder.
Yeah, nice little catch by Drew Schroeder, and a really nice job by Landon Olson to not letting him gain any yardage off of it. Just caught the ball, made the tackle immediately, so nice job by Landon.
No gain, brings up 3rd and 10.
We have Caden Gazette is out there playing middle linebacker now, I believe.
I don't think we're going to get this playoff, though, before the third quarter expires. 3, 2, 1. There's the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley leads Carrington 41-0. Thanks for watching on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they hope that you enjoy the coverage of the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs. The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes all fans to the Vets Club after the games. After the home football games, of course, it's pizza at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And they also want to say thank you for all of your support, including the recent corn feed, as those proceeds will benefit community, youth, and veteran activities through the community. Good luck, Boroughs, from everyone at the Hillsboro Vets Club.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Fourth quarter time. Hillsboro Central Valley leading 41-0 over Carrington. Burrow's looking to go 5 in a row. Carrington going to put something together in this fourth quarter. Driving down the field after the good kick return started him off. Jacob Page back to pass. Pump fakes, now rolls out. Keeps his feet. Now he's looking to rush, and he is tackled right away by Derek Bachnes, who came up, looked like Page tried to do a little swim move to get by him, but Bachnes wrapped him up, brought him down.
Yeah, that was a perfect form tackle by Bachnes there. Be able to wrap him up, bring him down. We got some more new kids out here. Jake, we got, looks like James Fortman is out here. We have Dylan Mitzel out here playing safety.
Yeah, get him out there on Friday Night Lights. Also see Micah Longthorn out there as a corner. Here on fourth down, 4th and 7. Page sends a man in motion right to left. He's back to pass. He's looking, he's rolling out. Now he'll throw it towards the end zone, and it is
broken up really nice by Micah Longthorn here.
Covered a lot of ground on that one. Longthorn breaks up the pass, and the turnover on downs with 11:05 to go in this fourth quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley will take over, and again we'll see that reserve unit out there on the field. From the 17-yard line. Switch them in, switch them out. I believe we'll still see Doolum there running quarterback.
Yeah, and we just, here comes Doolum running in with the play.
Got to run all the way to that opposite hash. That's a long, lonely
run. Yeah. Lights are on you, though.
Yeah, everyone's timing you, making sure what you're doing. Under center, 2 tight ends, either side of the formation. Backfield, they'll hand off, and it will be Bachnes running forward and brought down. See where they mark it there. If it was down, then falling forward, give him a gain of 4. Here's. See, add that to that. That's 59 yards on 5 carries for Derek Bachnes, plus that 42-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, he's done a nice job running the ball when he's had the opportunity here in the second half.
Really, this season, he come into the game with 18 carries for 116. Now you're looking at 23 carries for almost 170.
And here he goes again.
And he'll cut it back. Nice cut inside again. Finds that hole in the A-gap back up to the middle of the field, and he'll pick up the first down.
Yeah, nice block by Oscar Leal there, opening up that hole a little bit to allow Derek to cut in behind him and get that first down.
Oscar Leal coming in there at the right guard spot, one of the new offensive linemen in as we shuffle out. Now Bachnes will come out. Brandt will come out too for the tight end, and Justin Bachnes will be a wide receiver out wide right side. Longthorn receiver left side.
Landon Olson is the tailback at the moment.
Olson got his first touchdown last week in the fourth quarter. Now they'll run the option, give it to Reed Leiser up the gut on the fullback give. and he picks up 1 yard.
Yeah, the second unit offensive line is doing a nice job against Carrington. They still have most of their first unit defensive line out there, so they are doing a nice job of blocking up front.
Always want to impress the coaches there when you can do that. Go up against some more experienced guys and come out to compete well. Show them what you can do.
That's right. Maybe earn a little extra playing time down the road.
9 minutes to go as the clock runs. 41-0. Burrows lead over the Cardinals. Ulam under center. He will turn, pitch play right side. Landon Olsen looks to turn the corner. He can't quite get there. He does pick up about 3 on the toss play out to the right side.
Yeah, Micah Longthorn out here doing a little blocking, and not quite. Landon wasn't quite able to cut off of that block to maybe get a few more yards, but nice job picking up what he did here.
And Hillsboro Central Valley next week will host Langdon. They were leading Harvey Wells County 28-8 at half, last update we had.
Got a new receiver out here, Cody Rage, just came into the game.
He'll check in. He'll be at the bottom of your screen. Newellum looks like he's making a check at the line. Just gets the play off before the play clock hits 0, but it's not a good play as they go backwards.
Nice play by Jake Otto, one of Carrington's younger kids, a sophomore. They're able to come in and make the tackle.
And 4th down, looks like the first team punt unit will come in for Hillsboro Central Valley. Newellum with the loss there. And now the punt formation. Alec Magnuson on to punt for the second time tonight. 2 returners back deep for Carrington. And a man in motion there does the gunner, and here the right foot kick off, angled, and fair caught back at the 30, and a late fair catch out, nearly missed that time.
Well, I think he fair caught the first time.
Yeah.
And then he caught the ball and he saw everybody coming and was like, nope, I fair caught this, guys.
The fair catch coming out late there, and I'm surprised that he caught that just based on how quickly the ball got on him with waving the arm.
He was able to control it and secure it, so he did a nice job.
7:07 to go here in the 4th quarter. Carrington takes over. 1st and 10, ball on the 30-yard line. We'll run from the shotgun set. Jacob Page back to pass. Throws over the middle. It's off the hands that time. Dylan Mitzel had a pick last week. He almost thought he had number 2.
Yeah, he almost did. He just right through his fingertips a little bit, and that's one of the ones he'll go home and he'll tell mom and dad about. Almost had one.
What's that? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades or something like that?
Yeah, I believe that's the saying.
Yeah. Jacob Page, let's see. Back at quarterback here is they got Page and then they got Shipman out there as well, too. Shipman start the game at quarterback, rotating around. Page throws out to the left side, wide receiver screen, and picking up 7 yards across the field from us. Big crowd of jerseys.
Yeah, Reeve Leiser came out and made that tackle.
It was Tate Larson with the reception, gain of 6, his second catch today. Substitutions coming in for Carrington as Joshua Bickett checks in. Also checking in will be Hudson Schmitz, returning on the rotation.
Yeah, and Hillsboro Central Valley just brought Oscar Leal in to play nose guard.
They're on that defensive end out there for the Burrows. Coming in now here, scramble, and brought down a sack for Hillsboro Central Valley. Coming up off the ball, Emmanuel Suhardi comes up, gets the sack, and good to see him back out on the field last week after he got dinged up earlier this season.
Yeah, he had a ding up in Kindred game, so yeah, it is kind of fun seeing him back out there and making plays and getting excited.
His first sack of the year, loss of 2. On the sack, brings up 4th down for Carrington. They're going to keep the offense out there. They're going to go for it.
We just had Tom Onis run into the game. He's going to be playing linebacker, I believe.
On 4th and 5. Snap comes back. Pump fake right, looking left, throwing it down the field, and a little contact, but no call made as Justin Bachnes was in position there to make that stop. And we got wholesale changes coming in on the defense now for Carrington. Here on the turnover on downs, 4:53 to go in this 4th quarter. See if we can get those Cardinal names out there. See Ty Johnston, Ryder Bickett out there. Looks like Cale Kovar there at the safety.
Hayden Allen just came in to play. Looks like he is the left tackle.
Grady Shipman will be at the corner for Carrington. There's Doolin will be under center, I formation, hands off, running right side. Landon Olsen comes back to the left side. Across the formation, being brought down. Maverick Zink able to make the stop after Olsen's 6-yard carry. Also, Jake Otto out there for the Cardinals.
Looks like we have James Fortman running in the plays here. Him and Jacob Brandt must be running in the plays here for this unit that's out here now.
I formation, Doolin under center on 2nd and 4. Run it right side. They pitch it out to Olsen, and he will be turned inside, and then still on his feet up the field and picks up the 1st down. Keeps it moving. On that edge there, Luke Malding, Wyatt Newman both trying to keep him, and Olsen just a nice cut back inside.
Yeah, and then James Fortman, after he got the cut back, James Fortman made a nice block. Oscar Leal made a nice block on there to get Landon, help get Landon get that 1st down.
And here it looks like a new quarterback here with Mitzel. Dylan Mitzel going to run the quarterback show here for Hillsboro Central Valley. He'll be under center. I formation, turns, gives to Olsen. He's stopped in the backfield, puts a hand out, follows his blocker, and turns nothing into something with a 2nd effort 4-yard gain. 21 yards for Landon Olsen here in this 4th quarter.
Tyson Sunby ran out here to play wide receiver.
And now coming in too, we see Kason Buckles comes in. Cody Rage checks in for Hillsboro Central Valley. Hayden Allen out there on the offensive line. In the I formation with 2:40 to go in quarter number 4. Hillsboro Central Valley with the lead. They had keep it. Mitzel pitches it now out to Olsen, and he's wrapped up around the ankle, brought down. Was Ty Johnston with the stop. Gain of 1 for Olsen.
Just had Bowden Allen. I'm trying to make sure we get all these kids' names set here for him. Bowden Allen just came into the game.
Yeah, double check them. Yeah, I think we got them all right now. Here for Hillsboro Central Valley, they lead 41-0, under 2 to play in this 4th quarter. On the precipice of going to 5-1, Carrington will drop down to 3-3. Twin receivers to the right side. Mitzel under center. Will turn, hand off, and the give there to Onus, and no gain on the play.
Nice tackle there by Wyatt Newman, came in and made a solid stop there on the play.
That's Tom Onus there. Checking back in, it's Buckles coming back in for Hillsboro Central Valley. He will be the deep back in the I formation now. It's like Caden Cazzette, the fullback, and now they're going to Move out to the left side. Shotgun set on 4th down. Mitzel. He'll run the option, and his pitch is on the ground but picked up, and then nothing there, brought down. Loss on the play, but a turnover on downs. Carrington will take over with 50 seconds left, a chance to run a couple more snaps. Looking at other scores here. Kindred, again, after their big win over Central Cass last week there in Region 1, they win over Oak Grove 41-0. Same score we got here in Carrington. Well, 1st down and 10 for Carrington. We'll bring everyone in tight, and pitch play goes out to the right side, hands off now, cut to the outside along the sideline and forced out. Time as Dylan Mitzel, but it was Logan Winiger with the carry up to the 40.
Looks like Carrington's going to hurry up and try to get these young kids another play here. We just had Connor Sundin run into the game.
Likely last play for the Cardinals. They'll toss it out to the left side, all stretched out and cleaned up that time. That time Ty Johnston, the ball carrier, brought down for a loss of 1. And clock will tick, 4, 3, 2, 1. That will be your final score. Hillsboro Central Valley wins over Carrington 41-0 on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. We're back with your post-game report when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. Find all of your hardware needs. If you're doing yard and garden work, Olson Hardware has the lawn and garden tools, rakes, shovels, hose, and more, plus all of your lawn care needs too. If you're getting ready to do your outdoor projects this summer, stop by Olson Hardware, pick up your paint, stains, and all of the accessories. And if you're in need of a mattress upgrade, be sure to stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress. Olson Hardware can repair your major appliances too. They are your full-service hardware store, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro. Stop in today.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Hillsboro Central Valley with the victory, 41-0 over Carrington, as they pick up the final score there. Move to 5-1 on the year. Of Quick game summary here as Hillsboro Central Valley start the scoring back in the first quarter. There, Jace Lushik, a 3-yard touchdown run. Then Peter Dryberg in the second quarter with a 17-yard touchdown catch from quarterback Riley Olson. Olson would then scamper for a 46-yard touchdown run. And Jake Swanson with a 2-yard run in the second quarter to make it 28-0 at half. Third quarter, a couple big runs by Hillsboro Central Valley, 54 yards from Lushik for a touchdown. Then Derek Bachnes with a 42-yard touchdown run. And 41-0 there. We capped the scoring on that. As Terry ready there to talk to some of our players of the game. Terry Baszler down there with we're calling him over. We'll get him going in a second here as Hillsboro Central Valley picking up the victory. Now 5-1 on the year with 5 straight victories. And Terry down in the field with some of our stars of the game.
Yeah, I got 4 of them down here. I got a couple of the offensive linemen and a tight end and a running back. But we got Peter Dryberg here first off. And Peter, nice game.
Thank you. Yeah, we played hard the whole game.
Yeah. What are some big takeaways that you came? A big region game. I know you guys maybe weren't as focused as you had been the last 2 weeks, but this week a little bit more focused.
Yeah, we definitely came ready to play today. Like we came in thinking this was a good team, so we worked hard every single practice and learned our assignments. And I feel like we did our assignments like on the dot today.
I thought you had an awesome game. How about talk me through that little catch you had in the end zone, going up between 2 guys and.
Yeah, I was like, what was going through my mind on that one? I was like, you can't repeat Harvey. Like, I was like, I can't let Rolston down again because he threw a beautiful ball. So then I caught it, then just held on the whole time and came up with it.
Yeah, yeah. Nice guys. How about defensively? I thought you were, watching you play these, obviously these last bunch of games, a little bit more aggressive defensively. I felt you played this tonight.
Yeah, they've been harping on me at practice to like lower my shoulder and hit with my shoulder because I usually just like bear hug the guy. But so I'm trying to hit with my shoulder more now. So, and it works a little bit better.
So what are you going to work on the rest of this week coming up practice to get better, ready and prepared for the big Langdon game?
We just got to be assignment sharp. Offensive line needs to get our blocks, no matter if they like are showing a blitz or we got to pick up blitzers and get our blocks and get our pitches down too.
All right, congratulations, Peter. Good job tonight, having a good weekend. All right, Devin, offensive lineman. You guys did a lot of good things, I thought, tonight, blocking and opening up some big holes. How did it look like and feel like for you out there?
Yeah, I think we did a good job. After the first drive, we got ready for 4-man. They came out with a different couple looks, and we had to adjust to that. After we got adjusted, we're opening holes.
I thought, watching you guys play tonight and obviously over the last several weeks, I thought you guys looked a little bit more physical than I've seen in the past.
Yeah, those first few games were, especially the first game, we weren't very good at getting those holes open, and we just needed to pick up the physicality and know who we're blocking and doing our jobs.
All right. Preparing for a big Langdon game this week, what are you guys going to have to do to prepare for a big region game?
Stay focused all week, have good practices, and keep the confidence rolling throughout the whole week.
All right. Thanks, Devin. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Oh, Aaron. I'm sorry. I had Aaron. Aaron. Sorry. Jake, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I got Easton Baszler. It's the first time I've been able to do this, interview my son here. But Easton, I know you and Devin rotate back and forth. How do you prepare yourself? Devin usually takes the first series, you take the second, vice versa. How do you prepare yourself to get ready for that second series when you come in?
We just always try to get one up each other every time. It's just if one of us doesn't score a touchdown, you're going to get held against it if you do score a touchdown.
So it's kind of a friendly competition between you two, and it's actually working effectively the way it looks.
Definitely.
So I think out there, you guys were able to open some pretty good-sized holes. So a little bit more physical than you have been in the past tonight, do you think?
Yeah, I think we came into this game knowing that we would have to go as hard as we possibly can to prepare ourselves for every game that's coming up. It's going to be a really tough stretch, but we got to just fight through this.
So what do you have to do? Big region game again, like I've asked the other two. Big region game again coming up against Langdon. What do you have to do to prepare yourself for that this coming week of practice?
Definitely, we have to all focus on dialing in and gotta get rid of our mistakes that have been happening, and mostly flags. We have to focus on making sure we keep our hands inside, and if somebody beats us, we gotta run with them. And for this week, we gotta focus on film, get to know every single person on their team, and know exactly what we have to do to beat them.
Nice job tonight, Easton, and have a good weekend. We'll see you at home. Derek?
Yep, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great. And yourself? How did it feel out there running?
That was amazing. That was probably the best run of my career so far.
Yeah. I thought, first off, I thought the offensive line opened up a nice hole for you. And then after that, some stiff arms, some quick legs.
I got to make some room for myself, too. I can't leave it all for the line.
No, you did a whale of a job with on that run there. Talk a little bit about, you do a lot of special teams and you do a lot of great things on special teams. So how do you prepare yourself and get ready for things like that during the week?
It's just focus. It's keeping contained. That's the main thing, because you saw me out there. I was getting blocked in a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I had to kick it outside to get the tackle.
Yeah. Yep. Next week we're going to see some nice runs again.
Hopefully. We got to run up that score first.
Yeah. So during the week, what do you guys have to do to get better and ready for Langdon? Huge game.
We have to be super focused during practice. Yeah, we've been having good practices all year. There hasn't been days we've been yelled at. We just got to focus.
All right. Nice job, and have a good weekend. We'll see you in school on Monday.
Big dog's got to eat on God.
There you go, Terry. We'll let you talk with Coach Olson here just a second. Just want to mention there's our Enbridge Energy players of the game from Enbridge Energy with the Line 3 replacement project. You can go online, enbridge.com/line3.us for more information. As we go back down to Terry Baszler on the field with head coach Scott Olson.
Well, Coach, we talked at halftime. You wanted to clean some things up. You got more physical, couple of mistakes yet, but I thought maybe a better, cleaner second half than first.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but defensively we played lights out the whole game. I thought we tackled really well. We had a good scout plan against it, and it really didn't matter what we did in offense. We were going to play really well in defense, and hopefully that continues. We're on a 3-game stretch where we haven't allowed a point yet, and we struggled early in the year and we got better as the years gone on, and I love to see that.
Yeah, and watching tonight, I thought the linebackers, and when I interviewed Peter here, I said I thought the linebackers were attacking downhill a little bit faster and a little bit more physical than they have been in the past.
Yeah, I know we knew they were going to run the ball too. That helped, and kids that watch film and understand their game plan, and when they can think clearly, they can attack easier, and when they know what's coming. So I thought we played really well. We as a full team, we got everybody in there. Everybody got a chance to play, and it was a good team effort.
Yeah, all well-around team effort. This week coming up, obviously it's a game that you don't want to talk about, nobody's wanted to talk about, and now we can. Yeah. So, how do we get prepared and get ready to roll with the big Langdon area game?
Yeah, they know how to win. They haven't lost since last time we beat them in 17. So, it's our kids that I've been waiting for this game for a long time, and we stay focused and stay mistake free, and that'll give us the best chance to win.
Perfect. Coach, congratulations tonight, and I'll let you get some food and get on the bus and get the kids home.
Thank you.
There you go, Scott Olson, head coach for Hillsboro Centre Valley. Thanks, Terry, too. We'll let you run up here to the booth, too. So, Coach Olson for Hillsboro Centre Valley in the Borough victory. Let's go ahead and talk here our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Keeping you connected, Halstead Telephone Company is how to connect. Discover local reliability you can trust online at halsteadtel.com. Our connection to the game in this one, going to go with the first offensive play of the game for Hillsboro Centre Valley as they run the play action and they loft it down the sideline. Great catch by Gan Limke. Nearly got into the end zone, comes up about a half yard short, but able to connect there and put him on the doorstep. They punch it in there on that first drive, and good to get those first points and to go on to take the victory. That's our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. With that, we'll also talk our RDK Enterprises precision play in the game today, and our precision in this one go to the turnover the takeaway forced by Hillsboro Centre Valley back in the second quarter. Reeve Leiser on a kickoff coverage comes down. Good form and also punches the football out. Leiser punches it out. Justin Bachnes gets the fumble recovery. The turnover there for the Borough defense. Just a good, precise hand-on football to knock it free there for Hillsboro Central Valley. That's your RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. When you're thinking about upgrading your planter, talk to the guys or visit them online, planterdoc.com. Final stats time. We go to begin with Carrington, the Cardinals. Michael Clifton, 13 carries, 6 yards rushing. It was Drew Schroeder with a 1 carry for -8 yards. Jacob Page, 2 carries, 7 yards. Grady Shipman, 2 carries, -4 yards. Ty Johnston, 1 carry, -1 yard. Jacob Seberg, 1 carry, 1 yard. It was Logan Winiger with 1 carry for 23 yards. As Hunter Schmitz, 1 carry for 5 yards, and also 1 team carry for -2 yards on a sack. All told, it was 27 yards of rushing offense for Carrington. Through the air, Grady Shipman in the first half was 2 for 6 for -1 yards and an interception. Jacob Page was 4 of 7 in the second half for 28 yards. Add them together, it's 27 yards total passing. Jacob Seberg, 2 catches, -1 yard. Tate Larson, 2 catches, 10 yards. Grady Shipman, 1 catch for 18 yards. Drew Schroeder, 1 catch for no yards. 27 on the ground, 27 through the air, 54 yards total offense in the game. 3 turnovers for Carrington. For Hillsboro Central Valley was Jace Lushik with 8 carries, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. Derek Bachnes, 6 carries for 67 yards and a touchdown. Cole Hebel, 4 carries, 23 yards. Landon Olson with 5 carries, 22 yards. Riley Olsen with 6 carries, 47 yards and a touchdown. Reeve Leiser, 1 carry for 1 yard. It was Gavin Mitzel, 3 carries, 25 yards. Parker Gallagher, 1 carry, 10 yards. Jake Swanson, 1 carry, 2 yards and a touchdown. It was Andrew Doolin, 1 carry for -6 yards. Tom Onis, 1 carry for no yards. There's 2 team carries for a total of -27 yards here for Hillsboro Central Valley. That's 231 yards of offense on the ground. Through the air, Riley Olson was 4 of 6 passing, 62 yards and a touchdown. 2 catches, 30 yards by Gannon Limke. Peter Dryberg with a 1 catch for 17 yards and a touchdown. Jack Paulsrud, 1 catch for 15 yards. 231 on the ground, 62 through the air, 293 total offense for Hillsboro Central Valley. They had 1 turnover in the game. Parker Gallagher was 5 of 6 on point after attempt kicks. Also defensively, it was Gannon Limke with an interception, Alex Cotton with an interception, Justin Bachnes with a fumble recovery, Reeve Leiser with a fumble forced, and Emmanuel Suhardi with a sack on defense for Hillsboro Central Valley. That's the final here. Hillsboro Central Valley goes to 5-1. Carrington falls to 3-3 behind the Borough 41-0 victory over the Cardinals. Thanks for joining us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks as well to all the sponsors you've seen throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Thanks as well to Terry Baszler joining me on the sideline here tonight with the analysis. Appreciate you coming out, helping with that. As again, we thank you, the watcher, for tuning in to our broadcast coverage. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with the upcoming YourLiveEvent.com broadcast. Final score, Hillsboro Central Valley 41, Carrington 0. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for watching once again on YourLiveEvent.com.